this guy I'm watching behind. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Welcome to the beautiful Interlagos, where we're going to be doing a GT3 Fixed race on iRacing. Now, before we get into the video, I'll explain the war wound. Julie hasn't beaten me up. That's one of my dogs, big Labradors. That's what happens when they jump on you when you're not expecting it. Anyway, on with the race. So, this is a top split GT3 race on iRacing. The strength of field is approaching 4.7k. And as usual, everybody is driving BMWs, just the strongest car here this week, so everybody is driving it. But of course, we're not going to do that. We're going to drive what I think is the least competitive car, and that's the Porsche GT3. And the objective of this race was to try and take some BMW scalps, and I think we could have done that if it wasn't for this fella here, Punty McPuntface. He's not a nice man. So we're also doing our first race with the ASETEK SimSports Invicta Wheelbase and the ASETEK SimSports Forte wheel rim. Now, I'm not going to go into any detail or talk about it, in fact, in the race, because I'm still doing some testing and I want to wait until I've had a good play with it to see what it's like. But there's been loads of hype surrounding the wheelbase and the wheel, so I did put a webcam on the wheel just so you can see it in action. Now, one of the things I will say about it, though, which is amazing, is the quick release. So now the wheel rim's on there now. It's solid. Absolutely solid. I'm pulling that up and down, left and right. One-handed. There we go. Wheel rim's off. So there's the wheel itself. Very, very nice. There's the back, fully loaded with the dual clutches and the top paddles. And again, just to put it back on, that's it. And it's on. Solid. One-handed. Boom. How good is that? Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about the wheelbase and wheel. So, we haven't qualified for this one. We're starting at the back. 20 minutes with this. Well, I called him a bell end. Let me know in the comments if you think he's a bell end or not. But that's what I said anyway. So, 20 minutes, starting at the back in the Porsche. Let's get on track.
20 minutes, P16.
Here we go. P16. We didn't qualify. We obviously haven't got the pace of these BMWs, but we're going to try and take a few BMW scalps today. That's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and race smart. It's going to be difficult though. The Porsche is quite a lot slower, probably a good second slower, but I would rather drive a slower car, make things interesting, than just follow all these sheep. You might have noticed that I'm driving with the ASETEK SimSports Invicta Wheelbase and the Forte wheel. That's all I'm going to say about it. Can't say anything until the embargo is lifted, but I'm still in the testing phase, which is what this is. But we'll try and do the best we can here, try and keep it clean, try and keep it safe. Try and pick up some much needed safety rating, that would be nice. A lot of understeer with this Porsche. That's its downfall, is the understeer. But we're not in any rush at all. Really not in any rush. Although it would be nice to beat a few BMWs.
Okay, Dave, get ready. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
This is top split. Don't let me down, boys. I've criticised the driving standards in ACC
Car left.
plenty. Please don't let me down, boys.
Hold your line.
Oh. Not going to get anywhere here if we take the outside line, so we'll just let him in. Hopefully the McLaren will do McLaren things.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Still there.
Frame rates are absolutely atrocious.
Clear left.
Got 46 frames a second. What's going on here? Hopefully things will sort themselves out when the grid spaces out a bit. Right, McLaren's looking racy.
15th place. Okay, Dave. Next car is higher.
Nothing wrong with the speed of the McLaren. Blimey, it's fast. Oh, somebody's off. Kept it pointing in the right direction just. Frame rates are still terrible. I think we're a sitting duck here, I think.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
I want to go defensive.
Left side. Clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, that was a bit of a send.
Come on, Dave. Don't let it get away.
Let's back out of that one. If I didn't back out of that, I'd be a dead man. Frame rates have picked up slightly, but I'm still only getting 59 here. Blimey.
Just done it. 133.55. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. 16th place.
Yeah, lap times are miles off here. Blimey.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Right, I can't hold that.
Right.
been hotter than the sun in practice. I mean, look at the temperature now, 58 degrees Celsius. Track temperature. I mean, I'm strawberry blonde. I wouldn't last 2 minutes in Brazil. What's the highest factor sun cream you can get? I'll have a gallon of that, please, for the weekend. As long as you don't finish last, that'll do. Zero incident points at the moment. Perfect. Is that apex by a bit there? Yeah, you think you can do the old peekaboos, matey? Sat the slide there. Right, come on, clear track. Come on, Jonas. Did try and shut the door though. And if he didn't back out of it, I probably would have done there, to be honest. She's all over the place here. Tyres have been worn, be careful here, Dave. Massive gap to P13 now though. After all that carrying on. Sorry, Jonas, we'll have to defend this. A bit of a sloppy lap. I kind of brought that on myself really. Just won't turn, man. Holy cow, come on! Brake bias forward a bit, I think. This guy I'm watching behind. ACC's online is so much better than iRacing. It's so much cleaner. What a bell end. What an absolute bell end. What an absolute tool. That's why his safe rate of 1.2. No doubt they'll scrap before the end of the race though. Somehow we kept going. No idea how. It's a shame. We're doing some point. Gonna finish last. Yeah, I know I am, Jim. Tell us something I don't know, son. It's alright. It's alright. It's all good testing. All good testing. We'll have a look at it after the race. I might have closed in a bit. We'll have a look. Probably didn't close in any more than what he did though. So pleased I don't have voice chat enabled anymore. Who knows what I might have said to him? Hopefully his next shite will be painful. More instant points. Oh, you ball bag. Caught him up a bit though. Maybe another couple of laps we could have done something with him, but I don't think we've got time now, unfortunately. Oh, damn it. Another one. How'd you get 18 points at Interlagos? So 2 more laps.
Consistency, keep it up. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
It's this next turn, I think, where he's struggling, this left-hander. Well, he has been that time. Perfect. Typical. So frame rate now 77. Ooh, lights.
Last lap.
You never know, we might pick up one on the last lap. There's a bit of shenanigans up ahead. That would be ideal. I'm going to pull up behind him and flash my lights. That's how cross I am.
Just 2 minutes left, just 2 minutes to go. Okay, that's the end. Let's get out of here. Try and forget this one,
I'm mad. Right, let's have a look at the carnage. I think there was some beef with Christian Ortega and somebody else as well. We'll have to try and look at that. But I have reviewed the incident with us, and we were not at fault. But let's crack on. Oh dear. That might have been it with Christian. I think Christian was in the McLaren, I think. A bit naughty. I think he's maybe giving him a bit back here, I think. Oh, crikey. That's made a stone, that thing. Alright, this is us. Take that, Dave. Take that, son. Thankfully, we kept it out of the barrier. The spoiler was alright, so we weren't massively down on pace, a little bit. Oh, dear. And that's it, I think. Yeah, so there wasn't much... Oh, blimey. Yeah, that's it. Right, let's have a look at the results. Ah, but before we go to the results, let's just check out how we got punted. So it's that Martini BMW. I thought we'd given him enough room on the left-hand side, and we did. I did move over to try and cover it off a bit, but still left him loads of room. And then he just decided just to drive into the back of it there. He obviously was a bit upset that I took him to school earlier on. But after the race, I said, what was that? And he basically said, shit happens. What a nice chap. Okay, so there were 5 splits for this race. This was the top split. Strength of field 4,672. So Alex got the win, Hendrik P2 and Ahmed P3. We finished dead last where we didn't want to finish, but it was only because of this absolute idiot. Yeah, I'm trying to be polite. Who was the biggest iRacing winner? Well, I think we might have a tie, you know, with Jerome and Andre. They both gained 50. And the biggest iRacing loser, unfortunately, is us. We lost 70. So there we go. I think you'll agree that this chap is indeed a bellend. I sent him a message after the race saying, what was that? And as I mentioned earlier on, he replied saying, shit happens. Zero remorse. Doesn't care. He's one of the guys that I never ever want to race with ever again. As for the car though, it's not as bad as you would think. It understeers like crazy. The rear tyres go off like that, like so quickly. And then they come back, but then they go off again. So it's not as bad as you would think. In practice, I was able to lap in the mid-33s, which isn't a million miles away. Track temp was about 54, so it's not too far away. Just when you get caught up in battles with the likes of him, well, you're not going to get anywhere. As for the ASETEK SimSports Wheelbase and wheel, what do I think? Well, you're going to have to wait until I do my non-review, but it's promising. But as always, thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you later. Cheers.